What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Before we get started on today's video of Rise Up Rundown, you already know what I'm going to say. It is finally here, the 10/20 Detective, the giant movie-length project that I've been working on all over the 2022 year. It wasn't easy, it was hard, but it's done, and I am incredibly proud of it. Incredibly proud of it. And you guys actually have shown your support. I know it's a small channel, but we actually did gain 3 subscribers, and the views keep climbing up every single moment. I believe at like 70 views right now after a day or so. That's close to 100 for a movie that's like near 3 hours long. So we're heading in the right direction with this. And I thank you all so much for your support. Sincerely, I thank you for the support. There's 2 great comments that I got from it that I'm extremely thankful for. And if you haven't seen it, it would just mean the world to me if you would go check it out. It dives really deep into real world problems that I hope some people could maybe relate to and see that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. If you had gone through this, I think the characters are really well developed and you will love to see more of them in the hopeful future. And I think that the editing and the music is great. I wish I could go on and on, but I'll leave the reviews to the audience. But it would mean the absolute world to me, just the absolute world to me, if you could just please go check that out. My year would just be complete if all you would do is just take a look at it. That's it, just a little look at it. And the support has been phenomenal. I'm actually thinking about crying right now, but I'm holding it in. Thank you for the support, and it would just mean the world to me if you would check it out. But I just wanted to get that out there. And so now, time for Rise Up Rundown, and here we go. The big topic about Arthur Smith. What's going on, Falcons fans? Logan here. Welcome back to Rise Up Rundown, and if you're new here, welcome. So I have to thank you all for being patient, because there wasn't your typical 2 videos a week this week. And this video got uploaded what felt like the last second of the week. And, I'll be honest with you, the reason being was not only because I was trying to finish up that movie that I talked about in the intro, but also your boy honestly just needed some sleep. Like the whole entire week before today, I think it was like a total of like 6 or 7 hours of sleep only. I'm not even trying to exaggerate. Like, for real, it was seriously that, like, less of sleep. And you can see bedhead. Like, yeah, I needed that, man. I just freaking needed it. But yeah, that it's what it is. Anyway, so we're gonna go over a topic that is kind of hard for me to talk about because I'm the biggest Arthur Smith defender of all time. But I'll just talk about it. Is Arthur Smith on the hot seat, and should he be fired? Because that game against Washington was pretty questionable. Like, I'm not gonna hide that one. That was all on Arthur Smith. And so my honest opinion is Arthur Smith. Okay, this isn't my opinion. This is a fact. Unless the Falcons surprise, but let's be real with not only this team, but with Arthur Blank. Arthur Smith ain't going anywhere. Like, we know that one. Arthur Smith is not going to get fired. Arthur Blank is definitely an owner that he kind of stays true to his guys. I mean, we thought Dan Quinn was going to get fired multiple times, and Thomas Dimitrov. Like, he stays true to his guys. Brings Michael Vick back, even though there was not to the team, but you know what I mean. Like, he's still like a big part of the Falcons, even though he made this big mistake. Like, you get the idea. Like, Arthur Blank is definitely, all about relationships. So Arthur Smith isn't going anywhere. Just letting you know. Like, if Arthur Smith messes up, he's got to go, seriously, only 3 wins for the next 2 years to get fired. So yeah, it's something crazy like that. So we know he's not going to go anywhere, But in my humble opinion, is he on the hot seat? No, but he's got to get better. I admit that. Like, I don't think Arthur Smith is on the hot seat. Because look at, like, all the great things that he's done. Like, he's developed a great running game, which is something I've been saying all over the offseason was going to break out. Okay, you don't really want to hear it, but Marcus Mariota has at least been better than he was in Tennessee. At least. So, Marcus Mariota is who he is. You can't exactly coach that too much, but at least he made him a little better. And, he's utilizing other receivers like Cordero Hodge, like just all these players, Tyler Algier and Caleb Huntley is a pleasant surprise. Cordero Patterson and Kyle Pitts broke out last year. I think he is developing these players. This offensive line actually has been okay, I guess, which is also something I've been saying would be okay, and it would be because of Arthur Smith. And this offensive line has been, like, decent. Defense, I'm not going to put too much blame on that one. Yes, he's the head coach, but defense has just been an issue with almost every head coach we've gotten, and Arthur Smith is an offensive guy, so I'll give him a little more time on that one. Not really sure what's going on, but and I know that also relies a little more on the talent and Dean Pease, but you get the idea. But he's got to get better. I agree. Like, he's definitely got to get better. For one thing, he just doesn't take accountability. Like, he literally doesn't even know what the word means. In the press conference, yeah, I agree. Like, he talks like a dick. Like, he's just, another curse word here, but he's an asshole to the media. Like, he just is. He's not nice to them. Do you have to be? No. Like, I know, like, players and coaches don't like talking to the media. Because I get it, like, the media usually just ask them questions to kind of get them in their feelings. Like, what was it like to lose that game? Was it hard? And, I get that those questions are going to get you in your feelings, but I still don't think that Arthur Smith should be answering the way that he should. The play calling at the end there versus Washington, very questionable. And this is a trend that Arthur Smith does that is not good. And this was like this last year. He is very on and off. 1 week he wins, the next week he doesn't. This was the only year where we won back-to-back, which was week 3 in Seattle and then week 4 with Cleveland. That was the first time we ever won back-to-back with Arthur Smith. And I'm not even kidding. Every other, last year and this year, win 1 week, lose the next week. Only this time we keep winning the home games and not the road games. But yeah, like last year we won 1 week, lost, won, lost, won, lost. And then this year, won, lost, lost. I'm not even, just look at the schedules. Lost to the Bucks, beat the 49ers, lost to the Bengals, beat the Panthers, lost to the Chargers, and then another loss to the Panthers, but then beat the Bears, lost to the Command. Like, we can't keep having this consistent pattern of win, loss, not good. So I still believe in Arthur Smith. I really do think he's the right guy. He's keeping this team disciplined, and all the great things that he's done with this run game and the offensive line and stuff is overlooked, but he's got to get better, is my humble opinion. But we know he's not going to go anywhere. Wait till we get like a better quarterback, and then we'll see if maybe Arthur Smith is a legit head coach. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you guys with a video this Tuesday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Love and appreciate y'all for the support, and as always, rise up.